One of the questions that has been asked a lot, actually, what does love look like in this first 3 months of the year, and specifically how the lunations, the new moon in Aquarius and the full moon in Leo are supporting love connections. So I'm going to be looking at that. Let's see here. Oh, well, this is looking very good. Okay, maybe. Okay, so we're dealing with the 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and then King of Cups. Just because I've got the extra space here. Oh, I went to go pull it out. This came behind, so King of Swords. What does love look like? Well, love looks a little complicated to start. While you're busy being single and abundant, that's what I'm seeing here. Love looks just a tad bit, oops. Adjusting my shots here. Love looks just a tad bit complicated. I am seeing that while we are working towards our abundance here, we are ultimately right now in two minds. We're confused. Either you're in two situations, maybe coming out of a marriage, and now you've got this other relationship that's kind of staring you in the face, or there's a lot of resistance to love and a lot of indecision because you're still moving through the healing and the wounds. Either way, it seems like you have somebody that greets you with a lot of authenticity and emotional availability. And I think these are two things that you haven't had. You haven't had someone who's been completely emotionally available to you for an equal give and take. And you certainly haven't had anybody who's been completely in their authenticity. So it's made relationships a bit of a challenge. I think the one thing that's keeping you from fulfillment and resistance, because this is the 9 of Cups and this is the 9 of Wands, is your inability to decide. So what is this indecision? Let's get some energy around that. Because what's greeting you is beautiful, but it's like you're not able to take yourself there because you're stuck here. And really, this is straddling both the positive and the negative here. So let's see. Oh. Marriage and commitment. I did say that earlier. And this is 2 of Wands. Okay, I'm getting two messages here. Many of you may be caught in a long-term commitment or a relationship, and that needs to end. You yourself know that needs to end, but you haven't made the decision to walk away from it. And I think that could be the comfort zone. So that's really what's preventing you from breaking free from your resistance in order to come towards your wish fulfillment. Now understand, the minute you embrace your wish fulfillment, you're actively making decisions around this resistance and then welcoming in a partner that's of equal give and take. But this is clearly a message that the work needs to be done on your end, because there seems to be someone who's open and ready. It could also be that this person will get here when you get there and you synchronize on your journey. But right now, I'm seeing that this person is open and ready. They're just not able to come in because you're still working through some of the drama on your end. There seems to be a higher level commitment or a marriage in the mix here. Oh, look what came out. Your happiness is staring you in the face. Honor that. You're not honoring your happiness and you're choosing to stay heartbroken. You're choosing disappointment instead of happiness. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, the 2 of Wands here is a message. Just sip on my Earl Grey. My Earl Grey here. Now, the Two of Wands is a direct message that for those of you who are not caught in this sort of karmic closeout or this contractual connection of marriage or high-level commitment, some of you are refusing to see the healing that has occurred from relationships from the past. Again, you're choosing to take the heartbreak and stay connected to the heartbreak rather than look at all the beautiful things that you have learned. It's in the beauty of the lesson that you'd be able to see the growth that's available to you. But either way, everyone seems to be stuck here and not fully embracing this, even though they acknowledge this is something that they want. So what's the advice? What's the advice here? Actually, I'm using this deck from Mishy Blue Tarot. Lapis Lazuli. You sometimes need to leave certain things behind for your growth. Don't hesitate to do that. Oh my god, this is exactly what I just said. So Neelam from Mishy Blue Tarot is on point with this deck, but you understand that by moving away from this heartbreak, you're going to be bringing in the beauty. But the thing is, you need to make the decision. And you seem to be quite stuck here with indecision. So this is basically saying that you sometimes need to leave certain things behind for your growth. Don't hesitate to do that. I'd say getting a Lapis Lazuli crystal is going to be quite beneficial to you. It's going to help you get into the energies of confidence so that you can release what no longer is working for you. Understand that you keep that person stuck too. You're not helping them either. And then, how can we finally release ourselves? Excess of anything is harmful. Find a balance. You might be leading towards a bit of an obsession. These cards do have other colors. They do. I'm getting lots of blue. So this is throat chakra here. I'm seeing communication is key here. I do think in order to completely release yourself of this contractual karmic connection, you do need to communicate with your partner about what's not working for you. And I think they might meet you halfway. Now, the excess here is for those of you who are connected to your wounds and not really seeing the beauty of the lessons that have been given to you through these connections. I'm seeing that you guys are borderline obsessing. Staying so connected to the wound is to stay connected to the past. Stay connected to that person in that energy and stay connected to the journey back then, not where your journey is taking you forward. And that level of obsession is preventing you from coming into a happy ending here. Happiness is available to you. You just have to choose it. So how can you further release yourself? I'm seeing a lot of meditation is going to be required here and a lot of journaling. Journaling is going to allow you to become more present with your journey, okay?